An involuntary yawn, a sudden shiver from a song, the creeping sensation that you've lived this exact moment before, seeing vivid hallucinations while paralyzed in your bed, or watching yourself ruin a perfectly good relationship on purpose. We can sequence the human genome down to the last base pair. We track the exact flow of neurotransmitters. We even predict complex economic consumption patterns using behavioral models. Yet those 5 everyday experiences continue to completely defy basic evolutionary logic. They are physical and behavioral glitches that slip right past our scientific mastery. To figure out why our bodies still produce these phantoms, we have to descend layer by layer through the human mind to confront them. Let's start at the surface layer: social behavior. You see someone yawn, and seconds later, your own jaw stretches open. It feels like a minor annoyance, but it is actually an involuntary physical hijack. This schematic visualizes contagious yawning. When the first profile yawns, specific mirror neurons light up, instantly triggering the exact same node in the second profile. Zooming out, the response violently cascades through the population. Why do we possess this uncontrollable biological empathy without any survival benefit? The mechanics suggest that our social programming is embedded so deeply that it easily overrides our individual conscious control. Dropping one layer deeper, we leave social interaction and enter the realm of invisible sensory processing, specifically how we react to music. Look closely at this macro shot. A specific chord progression triggers musical chills, sending a wave of goosebumps rippling across your arms and neck. Biologically, this makes zero sense. Piloerection is an ancient temperature regulation and fight or flight response. Your body puffs up your body hair to conserve heat or look larger to predators. Here, it is misfiring because of a completely harmless sound wave. Our most primal, hardwired warning systems can be effortlessly hacked by pure emotional resonance. Descending into the cognitive layer, the glitches become more disorienting. Consider déjà vu, the sudden, suffocating sensation that you are reliving the exact moment you are currently in. This diagram visualizes the memory fracture theory. Incoming information skips the short-term holding area labeled present and drops directly into a locked vault labeled past. Your brain's timeline stutters, creating a false memory of the present moment while you actively experience it. It exposes our conscious reality as incredibly fragile, relying entirely on a memory system that is fully capable of lying to us in real time. Below cognition lies the physiological baseline. Every 90 minutes during the night, the human body demands a homeostatic shutdown to clear waste and repair tissue. While the physical body lies paralyzed, the brain remains intensely active. It uses this shutdown period to construct bizarre, emotionally terrifying alternate realities. After decades of study, researchers are at a deadlock. We do not know if these simulations are a necessary mechanism for emotional regulation, a method of memory consolidation, or simply random neural static. We spend 1/3 of our lives trapped inside uncontrollable hallucinations, forced upon us by our own minds. Finally, we hit the psychological bedrock. This is the layer where human behavior actively betrays the core directive of any living organism: survival. People regularly and intentionally destroy their own relationships, finances, and physical health. Cognitive biases and hijacked dopamine systems lead us straight into self-sabotage. This flowchart models the breakdown. The brain abandons rational cost-benefit analysis entirely, opting instead to repeat familiar, compulsive negative loops. The deepest mystery of the human mind is its unique capacity to deliberately turn against itself. From harmless, contagious yawns to devastating cycles of self-sabotage, our descent reveals a clear pattern. The human brain is not a perfect, logical computer, nor is it a rational economic machine. It is an ancient, chaotic, heavily patched organism. We can map the physical structures and chart the chemical pathways, but we must accept that we live inside a vessel laced with profound, unresolved mysteries. If science cannot fully explain the everyday actions of your own mind, you have to ask yourself, who is actually in control?